recording. Okie dokie. What up?
Yo, how's it going?
It's going great, man. It's going very, very well.
Awesome.
We got Houseman here in the house, man, and we're going to be doing a deck doctor on one of my favorite characters of all time, All Might 2, All Might Dose.
Oh, me too, man.
Incredibly fun character. I'm really, really excited. For everybody at home who's not done a deck doctor, basically the way it works is Houseman's going to bring me through his elevator pitch of what this cool deck looks like. And I think this is going to be an incredibly meta deck from the quick little look that I'm seeing. So hit me with it. What's this deck got going for it?
For sure. Yeah. So All Might 2 is like my favorite character. Just like one of my favorite like character cards that's been printed. And I've been playing him on Fire a lot from set 1, and it's been good. But I think with all these set 2 good attacks and throws, like I really think it's gonna push him over. So we'll see how it does, but I think this is like the way to go going forward.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Hit me with the attack lineup. What do you got going on here? Hit me with like what's the dream?
Yeah, the dream is just toss out a bunch of throws. So you got invisible clasp, you got reverse throw, you've got overhead reversal, and I think they do a great job of especially overhead reversal, just building in a couple zero diff foundations.
Right.
Same with Back Alley Haymaker. So even if you like build 3 turn 1 and you play an attack, you can play a couple of attacks turn 2, build 2 foundations off that. It's the dream. So yeah.
Yeah, I dig that. I dig that a lot. I am adding some cards into the sideboard that we can chit-chat about as you continue on with your foundation lineup. Now, All Might has to be a pretty hefty deck because we are discarding 4 cards on every single attack. It's very easy to build out. I know the deck that I'm playing right now is literally 81 cards. It's like
yeah, for sure.
It's like a million cards, but you're sitting at a healthy 75, which is good. Yeah, but hit me with the rest of it.
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, the deck size is it's pretty much mandatory for this guy. So anything over 70 is cool, but yeah.
What are your favorite foundations? Your least favorite foundations? Like what are the cool tactics and techniques that you found foundation wise? As I finish up here.
I love Taiyaki Fanatic in this. I think that's definitely one thing that Good was kind of missing in set 1. Just that kind of spot cancel. Good didn't really have that. So I think that's like massive for it. Same with high value target. That's just another good defense piece that I think Good was kind of lacking. Then I threw a couple of advice for winners in there because I think that's just a cool card.
Jake better. Love it. Love it. Okay, so I've tossed some cards into the sideboard that we can chat about. First and foremost is Airstream Driver. This card is quickly becoming my least hated or my most hated cards to fight against in the set. It really punishes intelligent blocking by saying that, yo, my 4 damage move that you blocked, here's a 9 damage move that's just unblockable, and it's even bigger inside of your character. Just this card existing says that the threat of the attack coming in is good enough to like not block it at all, which I lose value off of All Might's +2 bonus damage, but that's okay because I get to draw bonus cards.
Very true.
Yeah, this card is such a crazy mind game. This card's gonna win you game 1 every single time. I literally got turn 2'd by a Razorhead last night because I successfully blocked I blocked a move and I got Airstream Drivered. I was playing as Bakugo 2, and I full blocked a thing and destroyed a foundation with Evil Gaze. So I paid my 2, I Evil Gazed. He went Airstream Driver, kicked the card, hit me for the 9, and then played 4 diff 5 damage attacks and just killed me. And I was just like, huh. And you get to make all of these massive. You get to make them so big. If they block with whatever and you Airstream Driver, it gets 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Yuck.
That's scary.
Yuck. I think it is just better value than what you got going on with full cowling.
Yes, exactly. And I just
Yeah.
have the one full Kellen because that's just all I have. And I thought that's a cool card. But yeah, you're definitely right.
Yeah. And like discard the momentum to like seal your thing is like exceptionally good. Seal an asset or foundation, right? You've got some ultra compressed weights or whatever that's gonna get you down. No, just boop, pop that one. It doesn't work anymore. And you're gonna be getting momentum, right? Throw,
Exactly.
clasp,
Oh, yeah.
reversal. Yeah. How you feel about
Yeah.
leaping right hook?
Leaping right hook. That's that. Let me see.
I am streaming my screen if you wanted to watch on Discord. This deck is +2 speed, -2 damage. If it deals damage, draw a card. So it's a 5 high for 4 essentially in All Might because he gets that +2 back with a bonus draw card.
I mean, it was just I think I threw it in there because it's also got that deadlock word on it. It's not great, but
I think your opponent's just not going to make it a deadlock, actually.
True.
I think that there's so much happening inside of this deck that is just going to mollywop them. My personal opinion is I want to put this guy at a 2 of. I want to put the full cowling at... I'm going to put it in the sideboard because we still get to talk about it. Put it at 0, and I want to put 3 Airstream Drivers in.
I like that.
Yeah, I think like we've kept... Hold up. What happened here? I increased an attack count somehow. Driver has to stay. Clasp, throw, maker. Did I miss something? I took this out. Oh, this was already at a 3 of. Huh. Maybe this goes down to 1 question mark. There were 3, and then remove the SR. Okay. I increased the Airstream Driver. Maybe Airstream Driver goes to 2, right? Because the big thing about right hook is it's a 4 diff, right? This is essentially a 6 diff. Like that's the exchange rate because we have to have a card in the card pool, which means they had to block and do whatever. And so as we look, my personal opinion is I would just cut right hook totally and just play 4 driver. I think this card's not fair. This card's crazy.
Yeah, that's I don't mind that either because I know facepalm takedown is it's a combo, but I feel like I don't even really. You don't have to combo that all the time.
You certainly do not,
for sure.
And you've already got Haymaker, you've got Overhead Reversal, you've got Clasp itself, right? Like the big thing that your deck is missing is mid blocks on the attack lineup. But like we're playing double plus ultra, we're playing 4 capture evildoers, we're fine. We're so fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the mid blocks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna increase, and then I'm gonna put this down to 0, and then continue to look.
I'm down for it.
Okay, I think this is actually the exact attack lineup that I would play. We're playing a lot of 5 diffs, so you need to make sure that you are building an adequate amount. But like, these moves all hit like a truck. They all hit so incredibly hard, and the ones that don't hit like a truck are just so incredibly fast. This card has EX if I want it, and then the rest of these are all throws, and this is a 6 high for whatever. It's nuts. Not to mention, like, the thing is this isn't a punch, but we don't care about comboing with punches at all. The only thing that cares about being a punch is no taking good impressions. We're fine.
Yeah.
Pull no punches, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah, and that's why I have them at 2 of, just because they're kind of that niche.
Yeah.
Niche scenario.
4 capture evildoers, you gotta have it. Double plus ultra, you gotta have it. The other action that I'm thinking, go for the win. It says that you get to
about that.
Pop off really early if you happen to find it. Accidentally giving you +2 speed is very cool. It's another low block depending on what our stats look like. 23, 25, 27. We're pretty even. Yeah, this card just like helps us like build and continue to keep churning this attack. It feels very good. Yeah. Foundation wise, I added in good impressions, and I think that this and this might be the best deck to play it because of how many throws we're playing. Like, just giving clasp +3 damage is very good, and then they have to block a clasp. They have to, and so it gets +2 or +3 speed, and then +2 more damage with All Might, so it becomes a +3 +4. Imagine your Airstream Driver getting the +3 speed off of it. It's just unblockable now. It's just unblockable.
Like that.
Yeah. Attack wise, we've got the classics, right? Chop, jab, set up, strike, create capture net. I think is really interesting in All Might. Just like helps you helps you build and go further, especially whenever you have more draw from the momentum stuff. But I don't know if like the card that I would play is Capture Net because it's a high block, but I just don't know if we need it because of what we got going on here. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if it really fits with kind of what this deck was going for, but
Right.
yeah.
Right. But it's just something neat.
Yeah.
Foundation wise, the big things that I'm seeing besides first impressions is You're So Obvious. I think You're So Obvious is very cool. Probably just a sideboard card. I think Manly Passionate Guy needs to be a 4 of in our deck.
Okay.
And the reason that I feel this way is we're going to be drawing random cards off the top with the whatever. So I want to draw a random foundation off the top and soak one, draw another, block the next one, pull it down with Manly. Right? Like building cards on my opponent's turn is so disgustingly good in a character that wants to just like sling a bunch of moves, like just an absolute shit ton of moves. So building and getting that advantage on my opponent's turn is nuts.
I like it.
Gift from Mom is interesting. I think it'd be a fine one of. We already have the best momentum out in the game, actually, and I feel this way on All Might 2. It's the reason I like the character so much, is because there is a built-in momentum out on my face. It's like why a lot of people like Bakugo too, or Bakugo, right? Because he has that, or Bakugo Momo, destroy one foundation, destroy one foundation, every move. I'll never be in deadlock if I don't want to be. I'll always spend my momentum. I'll never not want momentum in my All Might deck because I always get to spend it, and I spend it really efficiently.
And that's definitely one of the things I love about this character too.
Yeah, it's very, very good. So Manly Gift from Mom is like neat. Your punch attack gets 3 extra damage, but it's literally just reverse throw and haymaker, so it's probably just gone. If it said your attack, we'd be in the money.
Yeah.
Earphone Jack. We're playing just a bunch of throws. So like we're playing a bunch of throws, and some of them are big 5 diffs, right? Like Airstream Driver 5 diff, reverse throw 5 diff, facepalm 5 diff, back alley 5 diff. And so if we don't like combo out correctly and we check a little poor, this gets to save us and maybe lets us sling one additional, especially on primes. So like this card could be where it's at. It does give Haymaker just a little extra speed. It gives Air Driver a little extra speed. There's some combos to happen with it. We're already at 75 cards. If we wanted to just increase this number and go up more with Earphone Jack, we certainly could. But I don't know if we necessarily need to.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like a cool one of. I guess I should read the card because I thought the second response was also for only charge attacks. But
fair.
I mean, as a one of, just to like have it in there for like testing, I think is not a bad idea at all.
Okay, we'll toss it in, and it's also a high block, which like we're fine. Our number block wise, our numbers are fine.
Love it.
Yeah. And then that's really all that I had to add. Everything else, I think it looks really, really good. I think like my personal opinion is I think you just windmill slam this at the 4 of and just see what that does to my numbers. Like 78 is not bad. I could even see us putting in like 2 more cards. You said you've got the full cowling. Let's slam it back in, right? The card's sweet. Slam this back in and like one chop, or maybe like a couple first impressions, right? What's our block count at? We're at 26, 27, 26. Yeah. I think this is neat. Recover Ghost Kiss is so funny. Self-sacrifice, passing, note-taking, good impressions. I actually want to play instead of note-taking, which I know it's this. We'll look at spam. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 17 cards aren't spam. Yeah, I think we could cut the double note-taking and just put in the double good impressions. And I want to see how that tests, actually.
Yeah, I like that. That's
plus 5 on my first move seems better than the +2 on a couple of my moves, right?
Exactly, for sure.
You can maybe even get away with. I think pulling punches actually might just be too good for just like snap momentum, draw a card.
Yeah, now that we took out those other punches.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can probably toss that for sure.
This looks cool. This is a cool looking list, man. I think I'm actually gonna test this tonight.
Yeah, I mean, probably just I mean, I like it a lot. It might be slimmed down by like 2 or 3 cards, but that's just whatever. But yeah,
Recover Girl's Kiss. That card sucks. I think that card's so bad.
It definitely does suck.
Maybe it's good impression and you 4x. Man, I was gonna say 4x.
The only reason I had that in there is just for the Haymaker and
actually,
the
let's
other attacker builds a
toss
0.
good impressions all together and just play Advice for Winners.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think Advice for Winners is low-key really good for like these high difficulty attack decks.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm into this actually. I think that's where I want to be. Right, -1 difficulty instead of +2 to my check. Like I think it's actually just like a better thing, and it also responds on block. Right, after I check a 3 on block, I get to just recheck and be like, hey, let's have a do over. That actually sounds very cool. Huh?
Yeah, it's just a flip cost. I like that.
Yeah,
I like it.
If you feel you need more attacks, I think the go-to is probably Chop.
Yeah, for sure. That card's really good.
Yeah. Just because honestly, it's a punch. It doesn't want to be blocked. If it is blocked, they get punished, and then your Airstream Driver like punishes them even harder. It pretty much always goes to momentum, like always. Yeah.
I like it.
But all in all, I think that we're golden. I think we're golden. 25 attack, 80 card deck, easy. Any questions? I think this was very, very easy. It's easy to make decks when you just jam a bunch of 4 of them in there.
Oh yeah, when you're at 80 cards where you can just throw everything in there.
Yeah, I think the big revelation is just Airstream Driver. I think this card's messed up in this character.
Yeah, I didn't really even think about that because I was going more leaving for like half punches, but yeah, just going away from that and adding drivers, I think, going to be huge.
I could totally see this character getting banned, actually, because they missed the words Fury and Punch on him.
Yeah,
because you get to do what you're doing with these throws.
I think that's another reason why he was so cool. Is like you could play him on fire, all or good, and just throwing 2 damage on anything is just so good.
Yeah, whatever you want. It's crazy. Yeah, I think they missed a couple keywords. All right, man. Thank you for the support over on Patreon. Thank you for bringing me this cool deck, and I'm gonna go win Vegas with it. I appreciate that.
I hope you do.
It's
all right, man.
It's gonna be fun. All right, we'll stay on the line, and I'll shoot you the list, and we'll end the video. Thank you, man.
Peace out.